And welcome back to another episode of the FOGO Live. Oysters, it's what we're doing today. Let's go. Our first step, we're gonna do something really cool. You might say, what the heck is Ron holding? It's called the flambedo. It's an ancient French way of cooking. What we're gonna do is we're gonna heat this thing up crazy in the hot coals. We're gonna throw some Wagyu fat down into it. It's gonna catch fire, it's gonna drip, it's gonna be cool, it's gonna be insane. We're gonna cook the oysters with the fat from the Wagyu. Craziness, right? I can't wait. We gotta shuck these oysters. Ah, shucks, it's time to work. So what we're gonna do today is something a little bit different. Because we're gonna be dripping the fat down into the oysters, we got this beautiful oyster bed here from a company called the Oyster Bed. And it's used for cooking oysters. We're gonna cook them a little bit differently, but we're gonna use their seasoning. It's called Paranes. It's got a nice New Orleans feel to it. And we're gonna sprinkle it onto the raw oysters. And once we drip that fat down on there, it's gonna coagulate and get together and cook those oysters and give it some beautiful flavor. Kind of like almost like an Old Bay kind of smell. So I can't wait. This is gonna be really, really good. I hope, because I'm not a giant oyster fan, I gotta be honest with you. Let's give it a whirl though, what do you think? For this cook, we're gonna do the FOGO premium bag, the black bag. The super premium has chunks this big, all right? We wanna get a hot fire that we can really dig that flambedo down in there. So we're gonna use this to be able to get it in there much deeper, get it burning super hot and get that thing ignited. Woo, fire, baby. All right, we gotta get this thing piping hot, and I mean like piping hot, red hot. We're gonna stick it right in the center. I got the coals already burning really hot. Now I've seen a lot of people online that have cut their hands open and stuff shucking oysters. I'm not professional at it, I don't do it very often. I got this cut glove from Trompo King. A knife will not go through this, okay? I'm gonna put it on. As you can see, I can take this knife, and I'm using both sides, the sharp side and everything. It will not cut through it. We're gonna use this and this to open this. My buddy C-Mac, Craig McPherson, did this first. He showed me how to do this with the flambedo. I give him credit because he can shuck these things like nobody's business. It's a little bit more difficult for me. One thing I can tell you, take your time doing it. It's probably pretty easy to get cut, so we're gonna stick with it and finish these things up. All right, the last step we wanna do before cooking them is make sure that we cut them out of here so that when we go to eat them, they slide out of the shell nice and easy. And you wanna know what oysters eat? That's a little baby crab that was in that one right there. Look at that. So we got oysters and crabs for dinner. Yeehaw! I'm gonna pop this right in my mouth. Oh, oh. Oh, another one, another crab. The last oyster is shucked. Nothing but the flambedo left to go now, baby. Oh yeah, flaming hot, red hot. All right, as I said, we're gonna season these up a little bit before we cook them. So just gonna take a little pinch of this and just drop it on each one. Add some nice flavor. Now we're using Wagyu fat that we're gonna cook in the flambedo. So we're gonna have to slice it into slices. Wagyu fat, let's do it, baby. Oh my God, I'm having so much fun. So we went through all of our Wagyu. Now let's try some butter. That is awesome. My eyes are watering from all the smoke and the heat. This thing is so much fun. I can't believe I didn't have one of these years ago. I'm having a blast, but now we're gonna have to eat oysters. Ugh. I better get Lynn to come help me. Maybe even Caitlin, I don't know. Let me get them. All right, so they're all cooked. The ladies have each tried one already. I haven't done one yet. She says they're good. She says they're good. Now, I think we should all try one together. What do you think?
Do it.
Excited?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think she might be lying. I'm going for this one. I'm not doing it without you. All right, here's to knowing you.
Hang on.
Cheers, everybody.
There you go, baby.
I gotta tell you, I'm so surprised at how much I like that. I normally don't like the texture. I think I cooked it enough that it was good. They're actually good. I can't believe I'm saying this. They're actually good. As a matter of fact, woo, they're good. I mean, like real good. My ladies here, this is my daughter, Caitlin, my girlfriend, Lynn. We want to thank you so much for tuning in for another episode of the FOGO Life. Don't forget, subscribe, ring the bell, hit like, leave a comment, do all the good stuff you can do on these videos, all right? And we'll see you next time on the FOGO Life.